Good evening, or morning, village people. I am your trusty busty host, Zachary, and I am here with an apology and a warning. First, sorry for putting up a very late episode. As maybe I said last week, I was sick for a couple weeks. Still slightly getting over it a little bit, kind of, or also just it coincided with allergy season, I guess. So, yeah. So like we said last week, we had a couple episodes in the banked prior to the Charlie Kirk assassination, and then we banked quite a few after. So we've been trying to play catch up. We've fallen pathetically behind the news cycle. Didn't get a chance to cover the memorial, which I still really kind of want to. But a lot of stuff. Kimmel, fucking Amy Schumer's Israel rom-com, fucking what else? Just all the Charlie Kirk backlash, all the theories. We have not been around for it because we have been trying to get out these pre-recorded episodes. And on top of being sick, been dealing with a lot of stuff. Our abuela passed away like 3 months ago, maybe even 4 months ago now. We didn't find out until like last month. There's been birthdays. It's been crazy. And also, I won't excuse myself. I've procrastinated like a motherfucker. Wanted to put bonus episodes out these last couple weeks, and as usual, I promise the world and deliver hardly anything. But, yeah, so this episode was recorded, I don't know, 2 days after Charlie Kirk died. I love how this is just becoming like, you know, before Christ and after Christ, but before Kirk's death and after Kirk's death. So sorry about that. Sorry if I come out with a bonus episode this week, which, I mean, you should be thanking me for that. But sorry if I do, and I spend some time covering stuff that happened 2, even 3 weeks ago. So sorry for that when it happens. I just want to have my cake and eat it too. I want to put out these banked episodes, but I also want to be able to comment on the stuff that happened the weeks that we posted banked episodes instead of recording fresh ones. So after this, there's one more banked episode, and then we will be back live, or proto-live, current. And as far as the audio is concerned for this episode, cut us some slack, because this was an impromptu recording between me and my lifelong best friend, Josephine, ShottyplayJoe, as we're going to call him publicly. As I said last week, I've been trying to get him on the podcast since the very beginning. Him and I mean, he was part of some of the planning process in the earliest of days prior to launching the show. We've got bits that we've been sitting on for years at this point. Anyways, so this is impromptu recording. We were both out running errands, so this was done over the phone, no mixer. Compressed it as best I could. Yeah, and then as far as, so yeah, forgive the audio quality, and then also, listen, like I said, this was like my first full day of being sick, and I was losing my voice, but talking up a storm, not doing myself any favors there, and I was stuffed up like a motherfucker, and I don't know if we ever mentioned this, but I know I'm very self-conscious of my mouth breathing on the podcast, but that is because me and Sarah have genetically deviated septums. We are not cokeheads. We We just have shitty genes thanks to our father. So yeah, I'm sure you've heard us, at least me, mouth breathe before. I know I've been called out for being fat or being audibly fat. But believe me, we're not as fat as we sound. We just don't have good sinai. And that is ever more pronounced in this week's episode. So, forgive and forget, and do not talk shit, or I will cry. And you don't want that. So enjoy this hilarious and erratic episode.
Oh God, it's being recorded.
Oh no, sorry, that was my computer.
Okay. Yeah, I've just been working a lot, man.
It's just
Damn,
it's
dude, I thought you were gonna interview
listen,
people.
are we not gonna talk about, our films? So I have to have notes. I have to be able to reference this. I actually did this last night with a friend. He was pitching me I pitched him a story for like a Marvel property, and he basically took my idea and ran with it, so I had to record him while he did it. So
Oh my God, he took your idea and ran with it.
meaning he picked up my idea and he took it from like bare bones to like muscle and skin.
Oh, I thought he like just took your idea and then ran off.
No. We're on the no. I told no. So here. I'll explain it really quick. So you know the cartoon that's based on the one of, like the comics, Marvel's What If.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, so have you seen it ever?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Okay, so I've seen the entire first season. That's all.
What? Okay. Huh. Is it like similar to that?
So okay, so the What If series, I believe it came out in 2021 or late 2020. Okay, for
Mm-hmm.
context. The idea that I'm about to tell you, I wrote in a Starbucks downtown in the city in 2019 while I was awaiting for Taylor to get done with a sugar daddy date.
Dude,
I have
that kid.
Snapchats. I have Snapchats of my time at Starbucks, and I still have the notebook. So I have proof. I can sue Marvel.
Dude, you're gonna sue Marvel?
Hell yeah, dude. They're destroying their own fucking universe. They're ruining it. I should sue them. I should become Kevin Feige. Actually, no. I would, the guy that I was talking on the phone with yesterday, I would make him, you, and me the like instead of one Kevin Feige, we would be three Kevin Feiges.
Well, but better.
So like, but like we would all have different pieces of his personality, you know? It
I
would be
wonder
like
what kind
it would be like the movie Nine.
movie 9. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell the movie 7 with Brad Pitt, but okay.
789, 789,
789.
789. Oh, guys, Elijah Wood. Guys, 789. Oh my God. And then that's the end. Oh, that's why it's called Nine. I get it now. And then it's like, bow now, down now, bow
Dude,
now, down now,
no, it'd
come
be
with it
crazy.
now, bow now. Bum, bum, bum,
Dude, no,
bum,
it'd
bum,
be
bum.
crazy. Like
What's up?
you actually sue Marvel, you win, and then we make a movie about us suing Marvel.
No, for real. Well, okay, so you want to hear something actually? So I'll
Uh,
tell you about the idea, but before that, the same guy that I'm talking about, my friend Bob.
uh-huh.
So the guy that I talked to on the phone yesterday, with my idea. So basically, I told him about how What If stole, like, they didn't steal my idea because I didn't share it with anybody except for Aaron. But and honestly, maybe he could have. I wouldn't put it past him. He might have sold my fucking idea to Marvel for like 10 grand just so that he could have like a new car. I honestly don't put anything past that piece of shit. Here's what it is. So I came up with wait, hold on. Marvel, What If, Kevin Feige, Bob's idea, my idea. Okay, so yeah. So here's the pitch. This is the pitch, ready?
All right, no more.
Okay, so you know how like So the MCU, right? It's for like 10 years, it was pretty fucking good, right? It wasn't perfect. A lot of it sucked, and we look back at it now like it was always amazing up until Endgame, and then it all went to shit. But that's not true, right? We know that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
I remember because me, you, and Robbie, we were not into the MCU growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
X-Men was our main thing.
yeah, it was our
So we were
main
not.
thing.
I remember when I like kind of like because I didn't like the first Avengers movie growing up. I really didn't.
Mm, me too, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so here's what it is. So like 3 years ago when I started my podcast,
Uh-huh.
okay, me and Bob was my boss when I worked at the gas station.
Bob was your boss?
Okay,
Yeah.
listen, I don't think you ever met him. If you did, it was one time, and you both probably thought the other was really weird. Like Bob probably came in, I introduced him, and you were like, "Oh, hey," and he probably heard what we were talking about, and was like, and then me and you left, and you were probably like, "That guy's really fucking funny." You probably like, "What's up with that guy?" And then the next day when I saw Bob, he probably was like, "What's up with that friend of yours?" But Bob is really cool. He's a writer like you and me. So it's and he's written much more than me. Like he's never published anything except for like one book, I think. But he has written like countless stuff because he's like an actual writer. He's not a career writer, but he's an actual writer. So like he when I was working there, I don't know if you knew this, but like if I wasn't hanging out with you or busy with the job, I was writing or working on the podcast or something or watching YouTube and educating myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. I had my laptop with me nearly every single shift. And as soon as a customer left, I would turn back to my laptop and continue. That's why
Hey,
I
I
was like,
remember that.
yeah, dude, that's why I was like, even though my life sucked, I was like making a lot of progress with my film career at that time. And like there was a point in 2022, I wrote that short film. I don't know if you ever read it, but we've talked about it and I know I sent it to you. I wrote my first short film at the very beginning of 2022. And like I wrote the first
Icebox.
no. Icebox was actually the concept that you and I came up with because my short story got too expensive.
Ah,
My short
got
story got too big in scope and I no longer felt that we could pull it off. Icebox was the third short story that I wrote. And I never even started writing it. I think I only got the outline finished.
right.
But that was if you remember, that was a concept that both you and I came up with for the sole reason of we had access to that gas station after hours. We could do whatever we wanted.
Yeah, that's very true.
So we basically had a set and a location, and all we needed to do was like sneak around at night and shoot a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, Yeah,
So
I do.
I wrote that script. I wrote that script not like with any passion, but out of necessity and out of opportunity. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So I never really like had any sort of there was never any sort of like themes or even any real story that I was trying to tell with that story. It was just let's get something fucking written, let's get something fucking shot. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get it done, get the first one under our belt. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because once we do that, then we have no excuses. We have all the fucking we know what we need, we know what we can do, we know what we can't do, and we know how to do it again and better every time. We just have to fucking get one done. So
that's very true.
so I started writing that story
Hmm.
for that exact purpose. And I mean, basically, I had no passion for it. And then also I lost that job.
Oh yeah.
So and actually, dude, I just made up with my boss, the owner, last night.
Uh, the one who fired you, or
Yeah, the blonde lady with the big fat ass. Remember, you met her a couple times. Remember,
yeah, I
you would
yeah,
hit. Yeah, you flirted with her. You guys would flirt with each other.
I do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to. Dude, oh my god, she wanted to fuck me so bad.
So can I?
We
No, I'm
easily.
kidding.
No,
All right, go back.
I mean,
Go back to your
she's in a relationship, but you have to do it with me. Like you can't. It's not. It's buddy system.
okay buddy system. All right.
Yeah. But no, literally, I'm telling you, Joey, we could have gone into the back office and like I could have stood like right outside, like in front of the cooler and cooled off, and then you'd be in there, and then we'd switch, and then you'd cool off and grab like a drink from the cooler and like. But anyways, that
We
could have
could have
happened. We
honestly
could have lived
shot.
the dream. We could have lived the dream. We could have shot it. We could have shot. We could have shot a porn with her.
Honestly,
It could
yeah.
have been Boogie Nights, dude. We could have done Boogie Nights in Lindenhurst.
God damn it!
Literally, and I go into the disgusting bathroom around back, and and it's the final shot, and the camera's zooming out, and it's just it's just you see no dick. It's just all pubes, and then the camera continues zooming out, and we're at the showing. We're in the theater watching it for the first time, and we're in tuxedos, and I turn to you. Or no, I turn. We're me and you were both smiling because we accomplished something and made some art, and we're uh, Paul Thomas Anderson. Uh, and so I turn to my date and I say, I tell her, yeah, those pubes, yeah, those are mine.
God.
Because like the Mark Wahlberg's dick was a prosthetic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude,
That's crazy.
Mark Wahlberg has a chode.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
It's a soda can, you know? Actually, no, it's not a soda can. He has a deodorant stick. It's like flat and wide.
Deodorant stick,
Yes, his penis, it's flat and wide.
flat and wide.
So his penis is like 5 inches. So his average length, right? He has an average length penis,
Average
but
length.
but it's only got like an inch, like at the middle. The middle of the cock is the thickest part. The sides are even flatter, and in the middle of it, the diameter is like not even 1 inch. It's like 0.75 inches.
Can't believe we're talking about Mark Wahlberg's dick right now.
Hold on, it's film. This is film history. Okay, this is film history. Okay, this is hardcore. This is hardcore porn history. This is American History Triple X. This is American History XXX with Zach and Joey.
Zack and Joey.
And you know what's funny about? Okay, so that was actually a segment on my when I recorded a couple podcasts in 2019, and
Mhm.
I started a show as a joke with my buddy called American History XXX, and it was literally like I told him about like OG Mudbone.
OG Mudbone.
Look him up right now. He has a massive cock, and he comes like a gallon of milk each time he comes. I think he might also be a meme. He might also be a meme. You know what I mean?
Oh, Joe.
All right, let's see. I got my socks. I got my shirt. I got my shoes. I got deodorant. That's reminded me of Mark Wahlberg's penis.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
got
my
my
god.
I got my
Oh.
watch. Are you driving?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I've been traveling a lot for work lately, trying to
Hold
get
on.
that extra money.
Yeah, dude, I feel you. I've been hold on a second. I'm sick right now. I just realized I can't hang out with you anyways. I'm sick.
Oh fuck. Dude, I literally just got over getting sick too.
Hold on. Hold on. I got a hock a loogie really quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
You're good.
Hello?
You good, man?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I thought I was done. Oh my God, Slimer. So, anyways, so what I was trying to tell you, right? So Bob was well, here's what Bob was. Bob worked at that gas station for 20 years.
Uh-huh.
He worked there from 20 years old until damn near until 40 years old. He left at like 38. Okay? Like 2 years before, like 1.5 years before I started, okay?
Uh-huh.
So he was the number two guy for, 20 years. He was basically the owner's like second son, or even better, like the son he wished he had because his son was like an idiot like a bad kid. But also he was a bad dad and like really abusive and racist. So like he gets what he gets, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Racists get what they get now.
Hell yeah. You tell you
They
you
do.
you tell that to whoever you're fucking in Sheboygan right now.
Dude, I can't
Dude,
believe you remember that.
dude, you know what you are, Joey?
Yeah, what?
You're an N-word fucker. You're a Nazi fucker.
I'm a Nazi fucker. Oh
You
my
you
god.
you have sex with Nazi chicks. Which
Dude,
I
I think
dude, I can't blame you. That sounds incredibly hot. Like, I mean, come on. She's got like all leather on, stilettos, she's stomping on your dick, and she's like, ice, ice, icing tonight, ice, 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 I cut off your penis and put it in your ass. Make you eat the shit that come out your and put it in your penis hole.
sat on my face too, man.
Yeah, she's bouncing on your face. Nine, 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 nine. And you're just like,
Yeah, I'll never forget the time when I had period all over my face,
oh my God, I'll never forget you telling me twice now.
bro.
Fucking
Remember, yeah,
disgusting.
that was the one that
You know what you should
stuck.
have done?
Huh?
You should have like started like sucking her pussy, you know? When you got the period blood,
Oh, dude,
you should have
about
started
that.
like you should have like sucked her insides out of her pussy and killed her. Like like
And
Rick.
then,
Like Rick Grimes when he eats that guy's neck.
like that guy?
Yeah. So that's what you should have done. You should have like given her a hickey and then ripped her throat out with your teeth.
Only if I can go
And
back in
Joey,
time and do that.
I'm gonna have to ask you if you ever hook up with a Nazi again, I'm gonna need you to murder them. Otherwise, I can't be your friend.
Murder.
You're gonna have to Charlie Kirk them, okay? From the living room.
Charlie Kirkman.
You need to Kirkify them.
I need,
Spock,
I need,
Spock, this is Captain Charlie Tiberius Kirk.
I'll do that. I just need a sword.
A bolt. Die by the sword, bitch. Live, live by the swastika. Die by the sword, you Nazi cunt. And then and then it's like Blade, you know, you like go right through her and she goes and turns into dust.
Oh no, I'm getting completely
Oh
aroused by
no,
this
no,
right
she
now. Is
doesn't.
that
No,
normal?
yeah, I'm hard as a rock and I have to go drive and I'm gonna be driving stick shift because my cock is hard.
Jesus, man.
But
That's
no,
crazy.
that is hot. And you know what? She doesn't turn to dust. She turns into bust.
Man.
No, dude. Woman. But anyways, so Bob and I used to talk about movies all the time and writing and stuff like that. He encouraged me to like get back into reading books because I'm a writer. You can't write movies unless you've read every book. You have to read every book. You have to read every book that's ever come out. You have to read every book that comes out. You have to see every movie that's ever come out, and you have to see every movie that comes out. At
Yeah,
that
like
point,
Harry Potter.
yeah, like oh, like the new one.
Oh, dude, I did not even hear about that one.
Oh yeah, dude. A bunch of like British like liberals like James McAvoy, who's like a big trans like James McAvoy is a big trans advocate. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, James McAvoy is like a huge advocate for trans people.
Wow.
And J.K. Rowling is like literally one of the most powerful transphobes in the world.
Oh, I knew about that.
Yeah, so everyone's mad at all these like liberal people that signed up to be in this new series because their HBO is remaking Harry Potter. They're making it into a series, and it's everyone's new recast. And like the big drama was that like, oh, why are they making Snape black? Snape's not black. He's pale skinned. And it's like, who fucking cares? This show doesn't need to exist, and J.K. Rowling should not be allowed to fucking make any money off of it. And all these liberal British people are just like, signing up for the buck because a lot of them aren't like popular actors anymore. And they're just like, well, I'm going to make this set a safe space for trans people, even though J.K. Rowling seems not to like them very much. But also, I don't think people should, hate one another for their opinions. It's wrong. It's wrong. And what happened to Charlie Kirk is wrong. And I cry
Charlie.
for him. I cry for his family, and anyone who celebrates or doesn't shed a single tear for Charlie Tiberius Kirk, captain of the USS Enterprise, to boldly go where no racist has ever gone before. They're
Yeah.
evil, and they're not in my political party. Shame on you, and God bless Charlie Kirk. Yes, indeed. Very good, Spock. Now let's throw Worf into eject Worf out of the airlock. We don't allow on this ship. That's Star Trek starring Charlie Kirk as William Shatner and starring Joseph as Data, the emotionless android,
Emotionless android. Yeah.
the emotionless android with that has hearing problems and BPD.
Ja. Eating dog.
Ja, that's me, boss.
Should
Got
I
my
change my
phone.
accent?
What you mean? Whatever do you mean?
I don't know.
You like it if I talk like this? Does this? Does this turn? Does this turn? Does this turn you on? Yeah, what I need for this,
Right.
for this puppy. It's a hard knock life for us. Yeah, white people, Republicans, they're trying to cancel us. Yeah, it's a hard knock life for us. White genocide, it's fucking real and it's coming for us. Hard knock life for us. We're not allowed to say shit when Minnie comes on the scene. We're not allowed to Beyonce word queen when she's in the third film. Gold member, gold member. I'm a member of the Aryan nation, but I don't remember my culture or what I was doing the first when I started rapping. Jay Z, Austin Powers, Nazi remix.
Man, why is there so much fucking traffic? Holy shit.
Lincolnshire,
Huh?
Lincolnshire traffic,
The what? What?
Lincolnshire traffic.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Damn.
You've been really, really getting me thinking about that gas station lady.
Yeah, she's fucking. I mean, she's not hot. She's kind of like ugly hot, but she has a fat old ass and decent titties.
Yeah, you're making me horny thinking about it,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna do an Asian accent. Ooh, you're making me horny. Yeah, baby. You're so you're so sexy.
I I can't believe I was
Sexy.
flirting with her. Was I flirting with her
Dude,
that
yeah,
time?
you guys were flirting the pants off of each other. I was kind of like, if anyone's gonna fuck my boss, it's me. Get the fuck out of here, Joey. But
Oh
also,
man,
I also couldn't believe it, right? Because okay, I'm gonna remind Ella to send us that sourdough.
I'm
But
gonna.
no, also it was kind of funny, right? Because I mean, okay, a couple reasons, right? Because you and I have like, if you count, if you count you, me, and my boss, and like the sexual tension that was there, and you count the fact that you and I tried to like hook up with, and if you count the time that you, me, and Abby got naked at the trap house, and you drove drunk home, and Abby fucked for 5 hours, and you crashed into your garage.
I'm so confused right now. Are you giving a recap on the past?
Yeah, I'm giving a recap because there's been three separate occasions where we almost had threesomes.
Dude, I know, right? And I'm
And it's like
horny.
you're the last guy on earth that I want to do that with, you know?
I'm the last guy on earth, dude. Damn.
Okay,
I'm
can I
kind of
explain why?
flattered, dude.
Wait, can I explain why?
Why?
Because A, you're like my oldest, closest friend. You're my oldest, closest living friend that I haven't like cut off. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
it's you, it's Ella, my friend and old co-host Malik. Like him and I are just actually making up, but we never stopped. Like we never hated each other, but we weren't like hanging or talking. You know?
Right.
So it's you, Malik, Ella, and then me and Taylor. I think are done. I think we're done for being friends officially. It
Why?
happened. I'll explain later. I'll explain later. But so three people, three closest, oldest friends. Okay. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is because the second time that we tried or almost had a threesome with a girl was me, you, and Abby Perk. In
I remember Abby.
yeah, we had a party. Well, no, we had a kickback. We were the last three there. We in the bottle and got drunk. All three of us were naked in my mom's old bedroom, and it was when we had moved out. We were already living in Lake Villa. Don't you remember? We turned our townhouse into a trap house. Okay, so
Oh my
anyways,
god, it's coming
sorry.
back to me.
Sorry, my mom's jaw was on the floor because I said that. Then she just found out that we all had a threesome in her old bedroom. Okay, so
Dude, we saw each other's dicks, bro.
that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with this, okay? Did we see dicks in a fucking penis mirror?
Dude,
Both of our dicks were like the same exact size. We had massive bushes that like covered like half of our shriveled up white boy dicks. And
didn't we?
and and I also remember that they're both fat. We have fat cocks.
Oh my
We're
god,
both we're both
it's
fat
all coming
cocked.
back to me, dude.
We're both fat cocked monsters. And we love putting our girthy soda cans in cock spas.
It's all coming back to me, man.
Boomerang. Boomerang.
I feel like
All
the
the way
Winter
back to you.
Soldier.
Boomerang. Oh, so like if I start saying like nine, benign, freight car, dildo,
Ah!
anal,
Stop it! Don't stop! Don't
Steve
revive me.
Rogers, throbbing, veiny
Ah!
Brooklyn cock, and then you go, and it's like, and then I say, what's the last word? Is it freight car? I can't remember. But then I say, why so serious? And you go, mission directive. And I go, good morning, Agent 47. It's been quite a while, Master D.
Dude, and I think we sent the picture to Tyler of us all three
Yeah.
naked.
Okay, so since you brought that up, Miss Abby, have dick in her fucking hole to satisfy her and forget that she's depressed for 2 seconds. So me and Joey were not enough somehow. We were both drunk. Well, I wasn't drunk, but apparently he was drunk because he crashed into his fucking garage running away from the threesome. Oh, guys, I gotta go. I'll be back in an hour. Okay, sure. 2 seconds after you leave, I go, so you want to like fool around while we wait? And then bam, I start getting my dick sucked on the trap house carpet. And we fucked on the stairs, the basement, the fucking every futon in the house.
But was it worth it?
Yeah, it was worth it. Are you kidding me? It was a dream come true. That
Okay,
was
so it was a good thing that I left then.
Yes, because well, first of all, yeah. So she took a selfie, right? We all went into the bathroom and took a selfie because she wanted to mass Snapchat a bunch of random people, our naked bodies, and then
Wait, what?
see. Yes, dude. We took a selfie in the bathroom, naked, completely naked, the three of us, Abby in between us, and we're probably like holding her like a bowling ball or something, like 2 fingers in her. Did you hear my mom scream?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, so anyways, so I'm holding Abby like a bowling ball, and she sends a Snapchat to like 20 people trying to get an orgy going. And Tyler's the only and first one that responds. And he literally read her to filth. He said, Abby, I think, what did he say? He said, I think 2 out of 3 holes is good enough for tonight. Thank
Oh
you.
man.
No.
So what
Yes,
happened with
maybe. It's
Taylor
not
now?
good. Hold on. We'll get there. We have to talk about the Taylor is like, okay, fine. Here's what happened with Taylor. Hold on. I'm walking outside right now. You're stupid. I love you. But I love you. Yeah, you heard that I held someone like a bull. You know what I call that? Bowling for soup.
And
So,
you fucked my
anyways,
boy like that. What?
yeah, you better watch your goddamn mouth or Joey's gonna kill you, Charlie Kirk style. Just kidding, Mama. You have no political power, so there's no point. Um, so, so needle and thread. So, oh, it's Taylor. Taylor, right? Okay, so here's what happened. So, do you? Okay, so I don't know if you recall. I don't know, like if you pay attention, or if you see it online, or if you've heard people talk about it. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever tuned into my podcast. I don't want to know if it's a no, because that's shitty. Um, I don't know what you know. I know that when this initially happened, it was when. Do you remember when I was like at your house for 2 weeks, 2 years ago? I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. So okay, so around that time, that was October of 2023, right?
Uh huh. Yeah.
So here's so I don't know if you remember because it happened. I want to say like I don't know the week before I stayed at your house.
Hmm.
So the week before I stayed at your house, are you familiar? I mean, I know for a fact that I told you at the time. So do you? Okay, so basically, what happened? Are you familiar with like 9/11, right?
Wait, what? No.
You don't know 9/11?
Oh, 9/11. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, so you've heard of it, right?
Yeah, definitely. Twin Towers, Pentagon,
Yeah, all that
uh,
jazz. Bush did it, all that.
United 93, Pennsylvania Fields,
Oh
Osama
yeah,
bin Laden. Yeah,
the
I remember.
yeah Osama bin Laden's connection to the Bush family, all that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're familiar with 9/11, so I don't have to explain that. I don't have to
Yeah,
explain.
you know,
I don't have to explain the 9/11 lore, the
yeah, the
backstory,
worst day of but yeah, whatever.
the darkest day in our in American in the 21st century in America.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah,
Okay, so then I'll just skip over that part. Um,
okay.
okay, but
Yeah.
the reason there's a reason why I brought it up. Okay, it's not just to be funny.
Okay, okay, let's act serious now.
So yeah, let's act serious because we're talking about 9/11. Hey
Oh,
guys,
wait.
welcome to the village people. Today we're going to talk about 9/11.
Okay, 9/11. Okay, let's
So
talk about 9/11.
so the saddest thing about 9/11 was that Dale Earnhardt was already dead.
Wait, Dale Earnhardt?
Yeah, he died like a week before 9/11, I think.
Wait, Junior?
Yeah, Junior.
Dude, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s dead?
Shut the fuck up. That's the funniest thing you've ever said this year.
No, no, he can't be dead, man.
Dude, I promise you, he's dead. I believe believe me, I did. Believe me, I wish it weren't true. Every day of my life, ever since I was 4 years old,
Wait,
children.
how did he die?
So you remember Final Destination 4?
Oh God, what happened?
So like so actually he wasn't even in a race that day. Did you know that?
Oh my God, that's terrible, man.
He
He's
wasn't
meant for
even in the
speed.
he wasn't even he actually is speed. Speed. He
Uh,
is speed. He was speed.
do you have any idea how upset I am right now? He's dead. That's crazy.
Okay, well brace yourself. Did you know that Steve Irwin also passed away?
No, no,
Yeah, dude. Dude, I promise.
no,
Yeah, like so
no.
long ago. Yeah, dude. Stingray accident. Can you believe it?
Wait, what? No,
Wait, no,
no.
wait. You're telling me, shut up. You're telling me right now. You're telling me that the fucking the Australian Dora the Explorer, who like shoves his thumb up animals' butts when he finds them and goes, I'm gonna oh there's a crikey, crikey. I'm feeling I'm feeling mighty horny. I think I'll stick my dick in this roo. I think I'm gonna stick my didgeridoo in this roo.
Are you talking about the crocodile guy? Because
Yeah, the crocodile. Wait, was he the croc? No, wait, crocodile guy? Like the crocodile? Is there a crocodile hunter? Yeah, Crocodile Dundee? No, different guy.
oh, okay.
So okay, so like you're thinking, right? Crocodile Dundee 3. He's walking in New York and he sees for the first time in his white life a black man. And the black man goes, obviously because well he's a black man. He takes a knife out to mug him. And so Crocodile Dundee, you know, being an being the crocodile hunter, hunting down crocodiles in their natural habitat of New York City, Brooklyn, New York,
Yeah.
he pulls out his Bowie knife. I don't know if you know this, but David Bowie is actually pronounced David Bowie, like a Bowie knife. It's not a Bowie knife, it's a Bowie knife. So he takes out his David Bowie knife. He takes out his David Bowie knife. He goes, Starman! And then he, he goes, that's not a knife. This is a knife. And then he goes, Starman out there in the stars, somewhere up high, Josephine, my flying machine. And
Well,
so,
that's
anyways,
typical.
But what happened to Steve, right? Because these are two different Australia these are these are two completely different Australian guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to Steve Irwin was that, so you know the movie Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? It's a Pixar animation starring Alan Alda or Alan Moore as a clownfish. And the thing about this clownfish, right, is that, well, I don't know if you know this. Have you heard about this? You know this? Have you heard about this? But clownfish, they're actually the men are the bitches, and the bitches are the men. I don't know if you know that. Did you know that? Have you heard about that? So, anyways, I'm Jay Leno, and I own a lot of cars. So I drove my buddy Steve Owen to what's called the Great Barrier Reef. Have you heard about this? Do you know this? The Great Barrier Reef. It's out there by Australia, in Australia, in the ocean out there. And well, what do you know it? It's getting destroyed. Climate change. It's destroying the ecosystem. So Finding Nemo is a animated movie for babies where Alan Alda or Alan Allenreich, Han Solo, Marlin, the fish, the clownfish, of course, naturally. Well, basically, he's a big pussy, and he's not able to defend his family against the encroaching eel, the encroaching barracudas. And these barracudas are a thinly veiled metaphor for immigration. And these violent immigrants, they kill Marlin's wife and basically his entire brood. He has like 500 eggs that he freshly busted on to inseminate. And what do you know it? The barracuda, he eats all but one. He goes, 495, 495 clownfish eggs, 496 clownfish eggs. Oh, I'm getting full. 497, 98, 99. Oh, I can't eat another bite. I'm just so full from eating food from the jobs that I stole when I immigrated to this anemone, anemone. So anyway, so the Mexicans or the Barracudas, they eat 499 out of 500 of uh, uh, these sperm covered eggs, and
Yeah.
so, but also there's an important plot point. It's that one of the eggs. Now I'm Jay Leno again. Now I'm no longer the Jewish Mexican Barracuda. Now I'm Jay Leno. Okay, just so you can keep
Mm-hmm.
up. But now I'm Jay Leno again. So he eats all but one fish egg. And what do you know? Alan Alda, Marlin, the clownfish, he waits. He obviously, like a coward, like a pussy. He waits until his wife is sufficiently murdered because she, unlike Marlin, actually has a ball sack, and that's actually true. They have those clownfish are trans. They're actually fluid. They like the water they swim in. They can slide between male and female at ease depending on what needs to be done. But Marlin is transphobic and he doesn't want to become a girl because he's in denial. So he remains a man. And if you remember correctly, men in the clownfish world, and I'm losing my Jay Leno voice, men in the clownfish world, they have the roles reversed, and so when the immigrant Jewish Mexican barracuda attacked the fish cum eggs, the cum caviar,
Become
Marlin's
caviar.
Marlin's wife, who I believe is voiced by like Bonnie Hunt or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everyone wanted to fuck Bonnie Hunt back in the day, you know. And we were so jealous of Steve Martin because he fucked her at least 12 times. And we know this because he had cheaper by the dozen amount of kids, which means that he cummed in Bonnie Hunt's pussy at least 12 times. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Steve Martin is the best comedian of all time. So anyways,
Jeez. Fucking Christ.
Joey, I told you a long time ago that this was meant to be. So yeah, so anyway, so he lets Bonnie Hunt sacrifice herself for the cum caviar eggs, and the barracuda eats all but one, but it gets scratched, and so Nemo, his child, he's deformed, you see, and he's deformed. So anyways, he's deformed, and
Wait, hold up. Back up. What happened with Taylor?
well, you asked what happened to Steve Irwin. Okay, he got shot to death by a gangster-affiliated stingray. Okay, and he's dead.
Let me be honest. I don't really give a shit about Steve Irwin.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. Next you're gonna tell me. Next you're gonna tell me that you don't care about that other guy that we said was dead, or 9/11, or O.J. Simpson being dead. What next?
Charlie Kirk. I don't really give a shit about him.
Wow! Are you kidding me? Dude, no one deserves to die for their opinions. Oh my God. I can't believe you. You're evil. You need help. I'm going to pray for you. Oh my God. I can't believe you would say that. He's a father.
Well, he should have never put himself in that position, you know?
Yeah, exactly. If he was a father, he should have focused on that and not being a fucking piece of shit, poisoning the fucking society that he's growing his kids in. So, fuck around and find out. I hope it happens to every single fucking person that's like him. And I'm going to lose my voice. I'm going to lose my voice again.
So what happened with Taylor?
Okay, so here's what happened to Taylor. Now, Taylor has been on the podcast one time.
Mm-hmm.
He was on, it was in December of 2022. It was I think it was December 15th.
December 15th.
Yeah, because it was after my birthday. And so my co-host, this was his very first time missing an episode. It was
I remember.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't know if it was December 15th. Actually, I think it was. But it was also our 15th episode.
Your 15th episode?
Yeah. It was our 15th episode, and I actually do think it might have been December 15th. I'm pulling it up right now. But anyways, so here's what happened. So, well, technically speaking, Taylor has recorded. She has sat in on the recordings of 4 or 5 episodes. She has one time when she was just sitting and watching us, and she was kind of like a photographer. She took video and photos of us in the garage, and we turned it into promo material,
Yeah.
I'll send you the video. It's very funny. We're talking about David Guetta when in 2020 when he was on top of a skyscraper DJing, and he dedicated a song to George Floyd.
Yeah.
You remember that? Did you ever hear about that?
So. I think I heard of it.
Yeah, I can't play it for you right now, but basically he's standing on the rooftop, right? Like a rooftop bar, and he's like, so the song is ending, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe Avicii, maybe some Avicii, So anyways, so
I thought Taylor.
Well, hold on. Okay, so anyways, he's on the rooftop bar, and he says, what does he say? He says, oh yeah, so the song ends, and he goes, "Hey guys, it's me, David Guetta. I'm a very Swedish or whatever it is I am. I don't really know. He says, okay, so this next song, this goes out to George Floyd. And he was a really great guy and he did not deserve to die. So yeah, let's do this for George. And this one goes out to his family. And then like as he's finishing, the song drops. And it's like it's a meme online and it's really fucking funny because like it's very tone deaf, you know. The man was just murdered, and you're like using him to draw attention to your little concert that no one cares about because you're David fucking Guetta and you're irrelevant. So he's like, you know, look at me, look at me. I love George Floyd. I love black people. Black lives matter. Yes, they do, but also white ones, right? White lives matter too. We must say both. Black lives matter, so do white. Also, we must say free Palestine, but we also must say free Israel at the same time. Okay, here we go. So, Taylor, so what we were talking about, right? October 2023. You
Hmm.
following? So,
Yeah.
October 7th, 2023. Have you ever heard of that date before? Or
No.
do you remember hearing that date? Because I know I've talked to you about it. Because basically what I'm trying to get at is that when I was at your house for those 2 weeks, I think the first night I spent at your house was I want to say like October 10th. Okay. So it was 3 days after. So okay. So are you familiar with like anything, especially in the last 2 years since what I'm about to tell you? Are you familiar in any way with what's happening in the Middle East?
Palestine or Palestine or
Yeah, Palestine.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So
somewhat.
you're somewhat hey, you're aware. That's all that matters right now. You know, you're aware. So are
Yeah.
you aware that Israel is perpetuating a genocide on the Palestinians?
I'm aware of that. Yeah.
And are you aware that Israel was founded they stole land. So Israelis stole land and ethnically cleansed and killed and murdered and kicked them out of their homes. Starting in the late 1800s, they went there and they were living side by side peacefully with them. Because as you know, back in the Bible days, like 3,000 Jews were kicked out of Egypt for being annoying. You know,
I'm definitely aware of that.
so 3,000 Jews got kicked out of Egypt 4,000 years ago, right? And now for context, it's been almost 250 years since we started genociding the Native Americans here in America, right?
Yeah.
And that is like 250 years has gone by, and basically, even though the genocide never stopped, and they're still, they're still exploited and murdered and hunted and disappeared. Native American women disappear at a higher rate than anyone, and no one looks for them. So the genocide is ongoing 250 years later. So
Yeah.
Israel was ethnically cleansed from Egypt 4,000 years ago. 80 years ago was the Holocaust,
Uh huh.
right? After the
Yeah.
Holocaust, after the Holocaust, the Jewish people understandably, understandably decided that they needed, because they had been kicked out of not only not only their like homeland 4,000 years ago by some fucking king who doesn't exist anymore and is not no one who is alive today is at fault or should be punished for what happened to Jews 4,000 or 80 years ago. So basically they stole this land because of the Holocaust. Jews were scared. And some Jews, not all Jews, but some Jews felt that they had the right to kick Palestinians out of their homes, kill them, and occupy their country. And that occupation and that genocide and that ethnic cleansing has been ongoing to this day. However, in October 7th, 2023, did I accept an offer? I thought I did. I guess not. I really thought I did, though. Sorry, I started my dash, just so you know.
It's okay. I just want to know what happened with Taylor.
Well, I'm telling you, Joey. I'm literally
Sorry,
telling you.
trying to keep up.
Okay, I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. But I'm also trying to make sure you understand what's going on. Because
Yeah.
understanding the situation to some degree, which you already do, is important to understanding what's going on with me and Taylor.
Oh God.
Yeah. So,
Oh
okay.
okay.
So I don't have an order current, so I'm going to leave this parking lot because I want to go to a more private location so I can continue this conversation. Because I don't know if you know this, but it's controversial to say what I'm saying right now.
Yeah.
The things that
Okay.
the things that I'm saying right now, when I was over at your house during that time period, my Instagram got deleted. The Instagram that I've had since middle school, the Instagram that I use to advertise my podcast, to do I have other social medias that are good for different things. Like TikTok is my most followers, or it was. Twitter is where I spend like Twitter is where I make connections with people that I have on my podcast, so on and so forth. Instagram is where I post most of my promotional materials, like the day that the podcast goes out, like every Friday. And it's
Yeah.
also where I post on Instagram stories like multiple times a day, every day when I'm unemployed or if I'm working. I post like politics and comedy all day, every day to keep an online presence so that people see me, they see what I'm about. If they already know me and know what I'm about, maybe they're interested in watching the podcast. If they watch the podcast but they don't know me, you get it. You get it. It's advertising, it's promo. So because I say stuff like this, and because people will say that this is anti-Semitic, that I'm an anti-Semite and a Nazi for being against the modern day Nazis, which is what the Jewish Zionists who did this, they are basically the modern day, Nazis. They are doing a Holocaust in Palestine, in the birthplace of Jesus Christ. So all the Christians that love Israel and hate Muslims, and like cry for Charlie Kirk, even though he doesn't follow Jesus' teachings, I like to put that in there. They've carpet bombed every fucking church in Bethlehem.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Whatever. Praise the Village People podcast.
Praise the Lord. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Joey, praise the Village
Yeah.
People podcast. Praise the Village People podcast.
Praise the Village podcast. Yeah. Village people.
So you're like a big fan, huh? You've listened to every single episode, right?
Praise the Village people podcast. Hola.
For the Volk. Okay,
Hola.
you're fucking hilarious, dog.
Cha cha
I
cha cha.
I told you that you would be perfect for this shit. You know that, right?
Cha 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 cha.
Oh my god. Agent Cookies. Agent Malcolm Cookies. You need to remember the numbers.
Cha 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 cha.
You need to remember what he did to you, sir. What Harry Schrambeck did to you. You must remember Agent Cookies. It's important. The
Oh,
numbers.
I can't remember that, man. Those are some
The
dark times,
numbers.
man.
The numbers. They unlock sex positions. The ones that Harry
No,
used on you. You must remember if you're gonna destroy Molotov cocktail, you have to learn the Kama Sutra, Mason.
Harry touched my balls, bro.
Okay. So he touched my balls. Hey man, he touched my balls and he touched my heart.
Dude, I don't understand how he got away.
Not no, Joey. Because when you do the podcast with me, when we officially do an episode together, you know, like when
Uh-huh.
you come back from wherever you're going or something like that, when we hang out next, we're gonna watch a bunch of movies and we're gonna podcast. Either that or I'm gonna call you on the phone like today and I'm gonna make you podcast with me. But when we
I can't
do
believe
that, when we
he
do
got
that
away.
finally, he's not going to get away. We're going to go on a mission. We're going to do an improv. We're going to do improv. We're going to be Malcolm Cookies, Agent Michael Cookies, Special Agents Malcolm Cookies, and Timothy Otter. Two
Bro,
FBI agents. Okay, Taylor.
wait.
I thought you were cutting me off.
No, I thought you were. It was funny. I think you cut yourself off. I was actually invested.
Okay. I'm Joey. I'm literally reading the synopsis for the bit that we wrote 3 years ago. Okay, so special. So okay, so the background on this is that one time Joey came to my gas station and we were smoking weed. We were smoking a joint at the gas station together, and we were talking about like the locker rooms in middle school. And I told him that this kid, this big giant like Peter Griffin kid, but like Swedish Peter Griffin, like Swedish Peter Griffin molested people, and he molested me, or he like exposed his genitals to me or something, and that like unlocked a PTSD memory for Joey, and he
Dude,
realized, yeah,
dude, he raped me in the fucking star.
in the what?
Dude, the star club in middle school, bro. I mean, yeah, grade school. And the fucking, the where you go to the library and you go in the dark room and there's stars, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I got.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, I
Say that
want.
again. Say that. I'm sorry. I spaced out looking at DoorDash, or I was texting someone. Can you say that again?
He touched my wee wee in the star blump or whatever.
Yeah, I got. Oh, in the butthole.
And the what?
Uh, uh. Say that. He touched you in the butthole.
No, in the star thing that you go inside this dark room and you would look and there's like a bunch of stars. It was like an astrology thing.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna finish reading this. And then I'm going to what? I'm gonna tell you about Taylor, and then
Yeah, what happened to Taylor? Why was she, where is she?
I don't know. She works at Chick-fil-A.
No way.
Yeah,
I
at
thought she was
the
going to school, man. What's the guy counting?
he graduated? Question mark.
Yeah, what'd she go to school for?
Uh, business.
Oh, that's
She's
not
a
a way to start a business,
she's
man.
a she's a soulless rich kid with no fucking goals besides having like Gucci bags and like a baby daddy and a kid that she can like project all of her insecurities onto.
Wait, she has a kid?
No, but she wants to be a rich housewife.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, good fucking luck with that, bitch. She works at
Jesus
Chick-fil-A.
Christ.
She works at Chick-fil-A. Dude, fuck that whore.
Oh, man. I'm so curious what happened between you two. I
Well,
can feel the tension.
this is the first time I've ever said anything like that about her. So I'm being open with you because you're my best friend.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, hold on.
Just like,
I just got an order. I sent this text. Okay, she's reading it. Now I'm gonna block her. Hold on. I'm blocking Alex's sister right now. Info.
what the fuck?
Yeah. She wants my cock. And I don't want to give it to her because I respect Alex too much. And because also she looks just like him and they kind of have fish face.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like just a fish is bloop, bloop, bloop. That's kind of what they look like. So they're kind of like ugly. Like I thought Alex was my best friend. He's tattooed on my knuckles and I carry with him everywhere I go. But he was kind of an ugly motherfucker and it was amazing that he got as much pussy as he did, as young as he did. And though kind of like ugly hot and has a really fat ass, or she did before she like um
Jesus.
oh my god, I just remember what I sent her. Holy shit. I just remember what I sent her. Holy shit, that was crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, dude, I said some crazy shit just now, but I can't say it here. I'll tell you when we're done with this phone call conversation if you want. But I said some wild shit.
To who? Dude, that's awesome. Well, actually, no. Wait, depending on what it is.
And I told you, I'll tell you what I said, uh, but we have to finish what we started talking about, and I have to go pick up this order. So here
And
we
we
go.
gotta get
Okay,
down. We gotta
hold on.
talk about.
Yeah, and then we
Yeah,
gotta
you're
talk
good.
about the scripts. Yeah, and then we're set. So here we go. Welcome to the Dash Cast. Sponsored by DoorDash. The Village People The Village People podcast is brought to you by DoorDash. Are you horny for pussy? DoorDash some Horgash with DoorDash Horgash. The new app within the app for DoorDashing hookers straight to your cock. Horgash. DoorDash some gash today. And if you download the app now and you spend $25 on a piece of pussy pie, we will double your order on us. That's 2 gash for the price of 1 dash. Okay, so anyways, so Palestine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So so October 7th. So what happened was my sister's cat died on the 6th of October, right? So we mourned our cat, but then it turned out that he had reincarnated. He
Pet
reincarnated.
Cemetery?
No, yeah, kind of Pet Cemetery, but like the Israeli remake. So,
Uh,
so here's what happened. My cat Cowboy, who died at the ripe age of like 18 or something like that, 17, 16, something like that. Rest his soul.
uh-huh.
You can have your space, Cowboy. But I'll be missing you every day. So basically, he was reincarnated as a Hamas soldier in Palestine, in Gaza. So here's what happened, Joey. So do you know what Gaza is? A city in Palestine that 20 years ago was turned. So it used to be a part of Israel. When Israel was created, when Israel was created, Gaza, like they had taken Gaza. They kicked all the Palestinians out, and they lived in Gaza. One of their cities was Gaza. So, but then 20 years ago, the military and the settlers had to leave Gaza because they had made a deal with Egypt and Hamas. Hamas is like one of like 4 or 5 liberation like militant like freedom fighter groups in Palestine. Do you understand?
Yes.
So Hamas is a terrorist organization as far as like United States and the United Nations is concerned.
Right.
Israel, which is an illegal occupation and a terrorist state, is allowed to do everything they're doing. We pay them to do the genocide they're doing. We send them weapons, all the weapons they use, all the defense they use to make so that their neighbors can't retaliate. All the we give them. Did you know that Israelis have free healthcare and we pay for it?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so everyone who moves to Israel, every white kid from Brooklyn, every pedophile from Europe, every Russian like pedophile, Quentin Tarantino pedophile, every pedophile that moves to Israel, Jewish or not, has health insurance for free for life, and we pay for it, and we can't even get health care when we have health insurance and pay for it, right? So, anyways, okay, I'm about to walk into the store, so I can't talk, okay?
Yeah.
All right, all right. La da da dee. You can have your space, cowboy. Okay, I got my phone. Okay. You can have your space, cowboy. Old man, take a look at my notes. They're a lot like yours. Damn, it smells good in here.
It smells good. What
Oh
store are you
yeah.
at?
It's the Peach Cobbler Factory. Hi,
Oh.
I have a DoorDash for. Have a good night.
I love the way she speaks to me, man.
Yeah, dude. It was like she was like she had a little bit of like acne scars, but she was cute.
She had acne scars?
Yeah, acne scars, but she was really cute.
Where's it? Hey, where's it located?
So this is the Peach Cobbler store where sweet. Let's see, what's the address? Let me dox the Peach Cobbler
Peach
store really quick.
Scholar, and
So
you
it's
picked up
it's
your
it's
order
it's
at.
three. Yeah, on let's see, Wednesday, September 17th. So now you know her schedule, and it's 3-6. Let's see. No, that's the. I think that's actually my customer. No, yeah, 3 Wisconsin, 5 USA. The worst country on earth ever.
Yeah, maybe Wednesday I'll stop by.
Wait, so how long are you going to be out of town for?
So I'll be coming back Monday.
Monday, and we're gonna hang out Friday. Wait, we're gonna we're
Yeah.
gonna wait. We're gonna hang out Friday, but you're gonna come to Kenosha to like stalk this poor woman, and you're not even gonna come stop by my house and say hi to
Dude,
my.
I was
You're
kidding
not gonna.
about that.
You're not gonna say hi to my poor to my mother, who's also like practically your mother. You're not gonna say hi to my sweet mother. How dare you? How fucking dare you? I'm Mark Wahlberg. I'm Mark Wahlberg. I beat up a Vietnamese guy and I didn't even pay really any consequences. And also, I have a flat deodorant dick and not the big fucking 8-inch hog you see in Boogie Nights, directed by Joey and Zach, Zachary Slade Pemberton. Um, in wait, what did we
Not
say?
dude.
What did we say we were gonna do? Boogie Nights of Lindenhurst.
What the fuck?
Oh, speaking of Boogie Nights of Lindenhurst and like remaking a classic film. So
They're
okay,
making what?
I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I know we gotta finish the Taylor talk. So, but you know
Oh
how
yeah,
we're gonna talk about my spec script.
yeah. We'll talk about that. We will
Yes, I know.
talk about
No, I know. I'm saying, but you know how like I mentioned it. You already know about it. Is what I'm saying.
that. Yes, I know.
So there's that, right? But there's also I got this idea yesterday. I was driving in Waukegan.
Uh huh.
You said you have not seen Eddington. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it. It's with
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix, right?
Yeah, it's Joaquin, it's Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone, Austin Butler who played Elvis, a guy from Yellowstone, and that's pretty much it.
Dude, I have to be honest with you, man. I've been using Pedro Pasco's anxiety tactic on women, and it works,
Oh,
bro.
shut the fuck up. No way.
Dude, it works, man.
Are you talking about like you're feeling anxious, so you start like curling their hair around your finger and staring into their soul, and they're married?
Dude, it works every time, man.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious. But you do know that like freak out that people were having this summer about him like molesting his co-stars and having affairs with married women and how he's disgusting and all that. You realize that was actually all like a smear job because of like J.K. Rowling.
Oh, it was all bullshit? Yeah.
Yeah, it was all. Well, I mean, yes, he does touch people, but he is way, 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 way more touchy feely with his male co-stars than he is with women, and he's not like molesting them or groping them. They have chemistry, and they have talked privately or whatever. It's none of our business because none of the women have complained about it. But the point
Yeah,
is,
no.
I don't know if you know this, but he has a trans sister.
Yeah,
And
I knew.
so basically, they tried to smear him. First, what they did earlier when Last of Us season 2 came out this year. Did you watch it?
I did not watch the season 2, so
2.
don't tell me about that
Okay,
one.
okay, but you saw season 1.
Yes, I saw
Okay,
season 1.
and obviously you saw the video game, so you know what happens in season 2. I really can't. I can't spoil it for you. I haven't even played
No.
this. I haven't even played the second game, so everything I saw in the television show, I'm not even. There's only certain things I know are from the video game. Like all I'll say is like they killed. It's a pretty the adaptation of. It's like very very faithful, very well done. Okay, except the kill shot. The kill shot is completely different, and I feel like it made for a worse overall scene. Okay, that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Everything else, I love season 2. I think it's very good. They're splitting the second game into 2 seasons, which I predicted after season 1, and I'm very pleased. So that's you should watch it. It's good. Don't believe the hype. But basically, this summer, everyone was complaining because they're like, "Oh, Pedro Pascal's in everything. He's in he's in Last of Us. He's in Eddington. He's in The Materialists. He's in Fantastic Four. He's in the HBO, this other HBO show. He's in this other movie. He's in everything. I'm sick of him. Wah, 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 wah. I hate him. He's Mexican. He's gay. He's woke." Okay? And that was all like fake outrage, just trying to get him canceled, essentially, because he's a pro-trans advocate like James McAvoy. Except James McAvoy is a piece of shit because he doesn't really care about trans people because he's going to work with J.K. Rowling. Shut up.
Pedro. I love Pedro.
I love Pedro, dude. He's you.
Dude, he gave me that inspiration, bro. He
Dude.
gave me the inspiration.
Dude, if Pedro was not as old as, if Pedro was like 10 years younger, I would give him the role of Marshall, and I would have to, like, you would have to just settle for understudy slash, like, scene partner so you can help him craft the character. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I would have been
Because
an intimacy coach, dude.
Pedro Pascal, like, right now, like Pedro Pascal as Joel in season 2 is exactly the same age as Marshall is supposed to be in my trilogy series in the final film. So like I've waited what 6 I've had this trilogy script written and mapped out for like 6 years now, almost. No, over 6.5 years now. So I waited too long because now Pedro Pascal can't be Marshall. And I also never realized until this phone call that he would have been a perfect Marshall. But that's okay because you're a perfect Marshall.
Oh, God. Pedro
I'm telling
should
you.
be old man Marshall.
Yeah, but he's already the exact age that I need him to be, like at the start of the story. You know what I'm saying?
How old is he?
I want to say he's pushing 50.
Oh, damn. I got a lot of time. Plus, I can get
Yeah.
some abs.
Well, that's the thing about Pedro. Pedro has been working in Hollywood since like the 90s.
Yeah, I need to catch up, dude.
So what? He's been working since the 90s, but he only has been like famous for like 10 years. Like 11
Yeah,
years. He broke out because of Game of Thrones.
when he got his eyes smushed out.
Yeah, Oprah and Martell, dude. Bro, that was my introduction to Pedro. No. My introduction to Pedro was Narcos. I saw him die in Game of Thrones well after Narcos came out. But yeah, so Narcos was my introduction to him and Boyd Holbrook, who is amazing, by the way. I really want to start Narcos over. I never finished it. Did you?
I watched. I really liked. I still need to catch up on Narcos, like all the other seasons.
Narcos Mexico?
Yeah, I finished
Yeah.
Narcos.
I never watched Narcos Mexico, but I really love the casting. And so I gotta rewatch Narcos and then watch Narcos Mexico. Is there more than that? I thought it was just the 2.
I think it is just the 2, man.
Narcos Mexico, and then what? Narcos Canada. Narcos Australia, starring Steve Irwin and Crocodile Dundee.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's who it was. Yeah, dude. Okay, because I know we were doing a bit about Dale, but I don't. Hold on. I need to find out when Dale died.
Dude, I like how we keep on talking and we get away from what the fuck happened with Taylor.
Okay, but Joey, that's exactly what my podcasts are like. This is exactly what my Oh wow, what a beautiful sunset. I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna bust in my own car on the steering wheel. And you know what? I'm busting to the Lord's beauty. God did that. God painted the sky for Charlie Kirk. Good old Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, Charlie Kirk's dead.
Yeah, dude, on Twitter, I've been going buck wild, bro. So basically, I've been like making fun of like everyone who's crying about Charlie Kirk like all week. Um, but like I had to switch it up because I kept getting like banned. Like I got a 5 hour ban the other night because because fucking Chris Pratt like posted some video like being like, "Oh, pray with me," and
Wait,
like
who?
Chris Pratt,
Chris Pratt from Galaxy?
yeah, Chris Pratt, the inventor of Galaxy Gas,
Why was he praying, dude?
because he's a fucking piece of shit Christian fascist.
Oh, he's a Kirk fan? Damn, dude.
Yeah, he's a literally no, Joey. He's not even a Kirk fan. He's friends with with him and his wife. Dude,
Wow.
everyone has been on Chris Pratt's ass for the past 5 years because we know he's a Nazi. His family, his brother is a Nazi. His brother is an ex-military who is a member of the Three Percenters, which is like the Proud Boys, but worse. The Proud Boys are like the woke, diverse, like Alex Jones, Alec McGinnis, the woke, diverse, gay, white supremacist militia. They're like a meme. They're like the Boogaloo Boys or whatever, the Bungalow Boys or the Bodega Boys or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah,
The
not a
three
fan.
percenters, the three percenters are specifically ex-military. You have to be a veteran to be a three percenter because the 3% thing, it's like a 1776 thing. It has to do with the Revolutionary War. Like it was like 3% of like 3% of the soldiers in the Revolutionary War didn't die or something like that. Basically like 97% of the fucking rebel army got absolutely cumstered by the redcoats, and only 3% had bitches to go home to and like created families and shit. So they're supposedly right. So these anyone who's in the 3%er like group is like supposed to be like a descendant of that 3% of soldiers. So it's basically like we are the 3%. We are the sons and daughters. Well, actually, just the son. We are the sons and only sons of the men who fought for your freedom in the Revolutionary War and blah 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 blah. Blah. So yeah, so Chris Pratt, he's got a fucking Nazi brother, and he was married to Anna Faris, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
So they were married.
So, what happened to Taylor, dude?
Sorry, I took a sip of an energy drink, so I couldn't spit it out after you said that. So I took a sip of water and then I did a spit take with the water.
No, you're good, man. I just want to know what happened with Taylor, bro.
No, totally, and I totally understand where you're coming from, and I'm gonna tell you.
I was like so invested. And then I
Yeah,
was
but you.
invested in other things.
Yeah, I know. So, anyways,
Praise the Lord.
praise the Lord. Chris Pratt is gay.
I can't believe Galaxy Boy is fucking Nazi, bro.
I know. It's actually very surprising. Like, of all the celebrities, I felt like he was so beloved and innocent and, like, innocuous and just, like, how could anybody hate Chris fucking Pratt, What the fuck, dude?
Wild. Oh man, being pegged, nice.
Hell yeah, dude. I hate it. Do you remember
Yeah.
having Do you remember having that conversation with Robbie about how he's like, yeah, anal sex is fucking weird. I don't like it. And you're a fucking freak for being into it, but it's your butthole. Do what you want. And I tell him, like, dude, you have no idea. It makes you bust so fucking hard, so fucking much, and like so fucking intensely. It's like it's honestly, it's like if you have never milked your shit, if you have never gotten your booty hole milked, and you've never busted from it, I truly don't believe you have had a true male orgasm until you have done that.
I mean,
And
I've been pegged
wasn't
before.
your yeah, I was gonna say your story was that you got like raped. Like that crazy Nazi bitch from Sheboygan pegged you. Like she like she like kind of like forced you to give into it, and she like fucked you till you came, but like it gave you PTSD and trauma.
No, wait.
Like you came hard as fuck, and you like you so the bed sheets had to be thrown out, and she made you suck the poop off of the dildo, but you hated it.
No, I don't think that was her. No, that was the period one, but I've been pegged before, dude.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful experience, bro.
Hey, whatever happened with that girl that like you went to church with?
Anna?
She was basically okay. So there was that one girl from like North Carolina, right? The bipolar chick.
DID.
DID, right? Damn, multiple bitches in one.
Yeah, that.
The United States of Tara's pussy. Holy shit!
Dude, that was
Was it worth it? Oh my god! Come on.
No, I mean, how many weeks ago? I did fuck this bitch,
Jesus Christ! I've said bitch like 50 times in the last 10 minutes, and that was the most hateful one I've heard this whole conversation. Jesus Christ! What are you, some kind of sexist? You hate women? Like, yeah, what was it? A week ago, I fucked this bitch. This fucking whore that allowed me to come in her pussy.
Well, actually,
The
yeah,
stupid bitch.
That's
Ugh.
what fucking
I hate
happened.
her. I hate coming. I hate pussy. I hate pussy.
She was an actual like for sure.
It's actually gay to get pussy.
Bro, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, man.
Tell me this. Did you jizz?
Dude, oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even tell you, dude. It was like, oh my god. And people were walking by and they saw me jizzing at this girl, man.
Got off. Where? Where were you? What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I think I was like somewhere in, so I was in, I was on my work trip.
Dude, I just saw Costa Kujis clone.
What?
I just saw a clone of Mr. Kujis, but he's like a foot shorter.
No
and
way.
Yeah, dude, he's like, well, Kujis is Greek, this guy's Italian.
Italian?
Yeah, dude. So Mr. Cucci's, Mr. Cucciolini. Fucking accosted Cucciolini. That's the guy's name. Okay, so you were,
nice guy.
I love him. I need to go see him. But you were fucking this girl in public, and you were jizzing. You filled her up with your cum, and everyone saw.
Okay, so
was it like those videos where you like they're like torching a girl in like a hardware store, and the customers come up with like a hammer and stick the wood into her pussy?
I was so fucking exhausted.
Tell the story, but first, just kind of introduce yourself, okay?
Joseph.
Joseph. I'm 6 foot. I'm an alcoholic, and I'm addicted to sex.
I am addicted to sex. I'm very addicted to sex.
Hi, Josephine. Okay, go.
Okay, so anyways, I fucked her hard, man.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It was crazy, man. Like, I was like outside my car.
So fucking stupid.
And then I was putting my hands on her shoulders, and I kept on pounding the yams, bro. And
not the yams.
Dude, it was so, like, good.
I am what I am.
FYI, she gave the best blowjob that I've ever had in my life. Like, literally the best. Like, I felt like Avatar, the last airbender, bro. Opening up my mouth and my eyes.
Are you saying that you are a cum bender?
Dude, I can't even tell you, man. It's like,
Bang,
it's
bang,
like
bang. The
she
last.
sucked my dick so good, man. Like it was perfect. It was
That's
like,
nice. That's pretty
huh,
cool.
this is what Zach has been talking about. This is it. This is what Zach's been talking about. This is the one. This is the girl with the best blowjob. Dude, I honestly wish that
Oh,
she
you're
gave you
right.
a
You're
blowjob.
right, dude. I have been talking about that. So you wish that I had met her so that you could show me that you found her and that I could tell you whether or not she was up to par.
Dude, she's perfect, man. Like honestly, like if I talked to her again, I would like, lure her back to your place, Bro, best. Best fucking
This is one of
blowjob.
those things, right? This is one of those things like telling me to like take down that girl's address. That's like it's illegal, it's immoral, it's creepy, and you can't say that on my podcast. Okay? So everything we're saying tonight is a bit and it's not real. And me and Joey are the best feminists in the world. And we've also never, we're such good feminists. We've never even fucked a pussy. We just admire and like go, aw, good for her.
Oh, I'm definitely. I'm like
Oh, oh, I'm definitely having gay sex tonight.
I
I
identify
fucking,
as a
I
feminist.
fucking
First of
love
all,
gay sex. I love gay sex. You know what I'm saying? I love gay sex. I love tapping. I love, yeah, go ahead.
oh my God, Zach, I told you. I actually no, I didn't tell you, but I did your thing, dude. Put the finger in the butthole thing. I did it.
Wait, what are you talking about? You fingered your own ass or what?
No, her ass, bro.
Oh, you mean you did the thing where you pinch and rub the thin wall between the pussy and the butthole and you did that? You went like you did the smallest violin inside of her holes?
Yes,
Dude, I'm so proud of you. How was it? When did this
dude.
happen? Tell me. Dude, I'm telling you, that move changed my life.
Dude,
That move. If hey, I got it. Hold on. Before you tell me all about it and give me the details and get my cock hard, I just want the audience should know the easiest way to show a woman that anal sex is not scary. Because let's be real, guys. Hey, hold on. Wait a second, Joey. Is this guy talk with Zach and Joe?
Dudes rock.
Welcome to fucking what did I say it was? Welcome to Guy Talk. We're driving our cars, we're driving our Camaros, we're driving our Mustangs, we're talking about pussy, we're calling women's bitches, and most of all, we're not respecting their boundaries. I'm my name is Zachary Get Hedgerton, and with me today is Joseph and I. With me today is Joseph Gay Skin.
Kate Skin.
Gay Skin.
Kate Skin. Yeah, that's probably a
Gay
good idea.
Skin.
I see
Okay,
what you're talking about. Wink, wink. Yeah, I got.
the number one, the number one, the number one with a bullet, number one with the pussy, uh, uh, sex haver extraordinaire, Joseph. So, welcome to what is it? Car talk with guys, guy talk in cars. I'm. We have already introduced ourselves, and Joey is going to tell us. Well, first of all, Joey's going to tell us a story, and in this story is a lesson, a moral, if you will. So pay very close attention because this story is all about how to show women that anal is fun. They just had a really like rapey boyfriend or hookup that like tried to fucking basically they tried to tear a hole in their asshole instead of what the fuck, man? God, please don't pull me over. I hate this state, dude. I can't wait to be back in Illinois. I know you gotta tell your story, but I can't wait to be back in Illinois, bro. Nobody in this state knows what to do at a stop sign. I just I just cut someone off in front of a cop because I'm so used to these morons not knowing what to do at a stop sign. They just stand there like fucking chickens. And I have to go literally all the time. There's a four-way stop right by my apartment. And every single time I am the last one to arrive, everyone just fucking sits there like a moron and just with their slack Wisconsin cheesehead fucking alcoholic jaw, slack jaw, and their knuckle dragging fat fingers. And I have to go first because they don't know what to fucking do. So I go first. And now it's like it makes me bad at stop signs. Like now I don't know how to behave around regular normal drivers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, boy.
So sorry guys, that was a little bit of a side. Let's get back to the show. So Joey, you you recently used a move that I taught you and you tried it out. And how did it go for you? Tell the audience, what to do, how it works, and just generally how it went for you. And don't forget. This is a porn podcast, and everyone is waiting to get hard. So definitely describe it in detail.
All right, think about it like this. Now you keep an orange, right?
Shut the fuck up.
You cut the
An
orange.
orange?
You cut
Call
the
me by
orange.
your name. Call me by
Huh?
your name. Call me by your name.
Call me by. That's a movie.
Yeah, The Peach. It's Armie Hammer and Timothy Chalamet. Go on.
Anyway, you cut up an orange, and then you kind of like slice it up. You look at it, and then you kind of just like put your finger in it, and then you rub it, and then it's
This is
like,
literally what happens in Call Me by Your Name, but it's a peach.
Sorry, I'm at Target right now. So
Wait, were you at your aunt's house already, or have you not gotten there yet?
no, I got there.
Now you're at
I need
Target?
to pick up. I need to pick up.
Hey,
some
I gotta make
clothes.
a return at Target. Can you handle that for me?
What about? Wait, what?
I literally have a return in the car with me that I have to make at Target for Sarah. You're at Target. You just said so.
Yeah.
The fuck? What the fuck? Target. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. It's like Walmart, but fancy, right? Okay, tell us. Kumbaya, tell us now. I am waiting to get hard.
Oh, look, clearance.
If you're focused on shopping, I'll tell you more about Taylor.
Yeah, tell me more about Taylor.
Okay, so, all right, guys, we will be right back with more car talk, guy talk in the car with guys.
Dudes rock.
So anyways, so special agents Malcolm Cookies and Timothy Otter, two FBI agents who sued the FBI for $50,000 million collectively. After the director of the FBI, Harry Schrambeck, molested them, after the director of the CIA, I think they should be CIA agents, not FBI. After the director of the CIA, Harry Schrader, not Schrambeck, we're changing it to Schrader to protect his identity because no, Harry Schrambeck, fuck him, he molested us. So the director of the CIA, they sued the CIA for $50,000 million because the then director of the CIA, Harry Schrader or Schrambeck to be determined, molested them. Inspired by the sound of freedom. Holy shit. This fucking is a 3-year-old bit. Holy shit. We wrote this fucking shit 3 years ago when the Sound of Freedom was coming out. Oh my God. We're so funny. Okay, so inspired by the Sound of Freedom. Oh shit. Do I have to turn? Fuck. Oh, thank God. Next light. Okay. Inspired by the Sound of Freedom, they started an organization to rescue law enforcement officers at any level or agency from sexual abuse, liberating them from spouses and abusers to fuck them themselves. So these characters that we're going to play, they were molested by the director of the CIA, and then they became sex trafficker, or they became rapist hunters. People, but only specifically, they hunt down victims of sexual abuse that are in like intelligence agencies. So like our main clients are obviously like, ex-Mossad, ex-IDF, and like those are the people we service the most. But the kicker is we rescue them, we bring their perpetrators down, we win cases for them, we get them money, we get them justice, peace of mind, and then we turn around and fuck them ourselves. We do like the nice guys finish last. We're like, wow, I'm such a nice guy. Don't I deserve pussy right now? Yeah, take your fucking pants off, bitch. I, I have a gun, and and I'm gonna shower with you. That's a real story, by the way. That's a real story. That last part is inspired by the Sound of Freedom guy, Timothy Ballard. Do you remember 3 years ago there was a movie coming out? It was produced by a Christian studio, and like they were basically like saying like this is the best movie ever made, and it's about like it's about sex trafficking and about like the Christian CIA agent that like went to Mexico to kill every Mexican to save one little Mexican girl, and then yeah, whatever. Well, the real guy that shit's based off of is first of all, he's a fraud. He didn't do the shit that they said that he did in the movie or anything he's ever said. The movie is actually based on an operation that he had nothing to do with, but took credit for.
Man, that's like Jimmy France.
I don't understand, but that's hilarious. Shout out Jacob and oh my God, we should call Jacob.
Jacob and
Yeah.
oh my
Not
God.
right now. Not right now, but next time. Next time. Bro, he's been wanting to do that. He wants to come on the podcast with you and me.
No.
Yeah, he wants to show us his porn collection, his anime porn.
No, hold on.
His fucking anime anal fetish poop fetish porn.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I showed you that, right? He would send me, every time I fucking message this asshole, like literally, I can't believe I even still talk to him. Every time I talk to him, like, hey, Jacob, how's your son? Remember when we thought you had passed away? How's your son? I'm so glad you're alive. And then he replies with the most heinous fucking con bull, like creepy shit, where it's some fucking spreading her thick butt cheeks with her puckered anus, shitting out the most putrid, dildo-shaped, penis-shaped turd, and that's what he jacks off to, and he sent it to me. Why does he send it to me? Does he want to jack off together? Does he want me to tell him that he jacks off to some really tight shit? Like, wow, Jacob, you're so cool. I'm fucking 15 years old, and I think any kind of porn, even porn or shit porn, is cool because it's porn.
Hey,
You're
man,
definitely not a fucking degenerate freak who shouldn't be allowed to have a child.
Yeah, honestly,
And
why does he have one?
I don't know, but I'm kidding. I love him, and I hope that he's a good father.
Well, I'm not kidding. No, I'm kidding.
But also, you know, like Jimmy Franz is like racistly in love with him, right?
Wait, what?
Jimmy Franz is like obsessed with Jacob, and he's also a
Wow.
massive racist, and he loves Trump. Dude, oh my God, I'm gonna post on Jimmy Franz's Facebook. I'm gonna post like a meme about Charlie Kirk. He's gonna cry. Dude, oh my God, oh my God, okay, I'm gonna become a Fed. I'm gonna make a new Facebook, and I'm gonna befriend Jimmy Franz, and I'm going to pretend that I'm like a MAGA, you know, like. I'm like, oh yeah, I grew up in Gray's Lake too, dude. I can't believe we weren't friends. Dude, if I knew you back then, I would have beat up all those kids that thought you were gay. I would have been your best friend, and you wouldn't have to be friends with that boop Jacob. And then I'm gonna get him, to like Ben Shapiro or something. I'm gonna convince him that Ben Shapiro is actually like a secret like Democrat like spy, and that actually he's trying to import more black people and more Mexicans to take Jimmy's non-existent job because all he does is play Xbox on his fat fucking ass and thighs. Bro, why was that kid so thick? Why was that kid dummy thick?
Are you talking about Jimmy France?
Jimmy Franz, bro. That motherfucker was caked up every day of the week. and he had, dude, I have thick thighs. I've been cursed with Puerto Rican, hairy, thick thighs and hairy, thick butt cheeks. But that motherfucker is like Mrs. Puff. He's like Mrs. Puff in a girdle, you know? He's like Mrs. Puff if she got Kim Kardashian surgery, you know?
Yeah, I
So
don't.
slim waist, slim waist, but like obese. No, not Mrs. Puff. Squidward. When Squidward tries Krabby Patties. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
Squidward
yeah,
doesn't eat fast food.
yeah,
And he tries
yeah,
the Krabby Patties and he becomes addicted. And by the end of the episode, his tentacles are like obese and like fucking curdled. So Squidward ate like 2 metric tons of Krabby Bussies and basically in the Krabby Patty vault. And Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob had to put thermite on the vault door and bust it open. And then you walk in and it's Squidward and his tentacles are just fat, obese thighs, but his top body is still just Squidward. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I remember that.
I'm going to find a picture and I'm going to send it to you because it's hilarious and I'm going to use that as podcast artwork. So, fat Squidward. So anyways, that is what Jimmy Franz looked like. Do you agree?
You know?
Like he looks like the kind of like bitches that like guys are into today, just like monster thighs, monster ass, just like ungodly ass, like a 200 pound ass and like 150 pound thighs, and then just like but then from the waist up, or from like the tits up, they're like they're like 80 pounds, maybe 40 pounds,
Mhm.
depending on how big their tits and belly are. They're like, they're 500 pounds below the waist and like 25 pounds above the waist. You know what I'm saying? 25 to 60 pounds to 80 pounds. So that's what Jimmy Franz looks like, I think. And so I'm gonna fucking gaslight him into doing more like terrorism to help out so that we can get closer to communism.
Yeah, gaslighting.
So, and
I'm good at that.
that's exactly what Malcolm Cookies and Timothy Otter do at the CIA. Holy shit. They make Twitter accounts. Dude, do you know that happened to me this week?
What?
So I've been posting about Charlie Kirk, right?
Yeah.
So I have like a bunch of Nazi stalkers right now.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Like basically the entire town of Sheboygan is like following me on Instagram and stalking me and DMing me and trying to figure out where I live so they can kill me. I'm not even kidding.
Sheboygan.
Yeah, the whole town. Your ex-girlfriend, her Nazi baby daddy, and her kids, her Nazi kids.
Oh man.
No, for real, dude. I've had people like threatening me and my family, saying that they can figure out where I live and all that shit. It's fucked up.
There
It's
it
fucked
is.
up. It's fucked up, especially because all these motherfuckers that are crying about Charlie, they want to cry about Charlie and they want to shame us for, like they want to shame us for either not crying or not mourning hard enough the death of this horrible man, right? But then on the same fucking and out of the other side of their fucking stupid lib cuck mouth or Nazi mouth or centrist mouth, whatever they are, whoever they are in the moment, they're motherfucking telling us like, oh, Charlie was a good guy. All he cared about was free speech. Bitch, if you care about free speech, why the fuck are you trying to get people fired for not giving a fuck that he was killed? Why are you stalking, harassing, fucking lying about people, being dishonest, deleting their comments, posting screenshots that cut out context? Why the fuck are you doing that if you care about free speech? Because you don't. You don't give a fuck about free speech. You're un-American. You're un-American. I love free speech. I love guns. I don't like America, but I think that I stand for like what America is supposed to stand for, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I love the idea of America, and I want to make America not great again. I want to make America great for the first time for everyone in that lives in its borders. You know, because America has never been great for anyone but white people.
You
All
know
right,
what, man?
I'm delivering my food, so give me 1 sec.
Can we go
Hello.
back to talking about Taylor?
Dudes rock.
Okay, we can go back to talking about Taylor after I drop this food off. While I'm dropping the food off, you have to talk about the move.
The move.
You tried out. You tried out my pinching move in the holes.
Oh yeah, the orange.
Yeah. So talk about the orange.
Orange.
So it's what
Leo.
call me by your name. Okay.
You stick the finger
Use
up
this bad.
in the butthole.
Speak up and speak clearly.
Sorry, I'm at Target. It's kind of hard.
Well, don't worry about it. Target used to be about pride, but not anymore. All right, you can whisper it, but just you know, just try and whisper close to the phone.
Okay. So, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about grabbing an orange. And you grab the orange and you slice it up into two. And then you take the finger and you take 2 fingers, the ring finger and your thumb, and you squeeze into the orange. And then
This is fucking terrifying.
Dudes rock.
what?
It's like Buffalo Bill mixed with like the Joker talking about his scars. He's like
Dude.
he's like he's like he's like he's like he's like he's like do you want to know if I'd fuck me? I would fuck me, but also so did my dad. He was a drunk, and he was and he just wanted to smile. So he tucked his penis behind his legs and he did a little dance and he kidnapped fat kids, and that's what made him happy, my dear old dad. And it's like, why so serious? He just wanted to be happy. Why so serious, Batman? I only want to become trans, and I know your secrets. Oh, Bats, I know your secrets. A little birdie told me, a blackbird, black canary. She told me that your mother, the the heiress to the Arkham Foundation, and she was crazy, and she went into the asylum in her 20s. And I learned the secret truth of why your parents died. You say, Batman, you say that it was I, or you say that I made a patsy out of this Joe Chill.
Can we talk
So
about
you
Taylor?
shut up. Okay, god damn it. Who cares about that bitch, bro? Fuck that bitch. Fuck that.
Hey,
Fuck that liberal Zionist cunt.
yeah, I don't really care about her, but
I
I want
know,
to
I
know
know,
about the story.
I know. Okay, but I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the, J- I'm the Joker, baby. Why you gotta be so serious about Taylor? It's just Taylor. It's not like we're not talking about Bane here. It's just Selena Kyle. It's just Catwoman, Batman. You can find another piece of light-skinned pussy, Batman. It's all over this fair city that we call home. But you'll never find your parents. And why did they die? Was it because of some cruel fate, some backwards justice in which a criminal let out of jail too soon, Joe Chill, slayed your parents, shot them down in the dirty alley, because they were rich, because Because he was jealous? Because it was just random acts of violence? No, it was more. It was so much more. Your mother, Bruce. What? Where did you get their name? Where did you get their name? Tell me. Your sweet mother, Brucey. What's her name? Martha. Or is it Martha? Or is it Mark? Your mother was F to M trans. No! And that's not all, bats. And then Batman starts like beating his teeth. He like starts punching his teeth out. He's like, he spits blood. He's like, ah. Well, you thought that was the kicker. Oh, you really know how to punch, don't you? You rich fucking twink bear. Not only, not only was your mother becoming a man, your father, he had her locked away in Arkham Asylum. He tried, he tried to do that Kevin Bacon Chick-fil-A conversion camp horror movie from 2022. They slash them. He tried to detransition her, Bruce. I know it, and you know it in your heart. He was he was a transphobe. He was a chaser. He was in denial, Bruce. Don't you see? Everything he did for Gotham, it was all a ruse. Everything he did. The things he did for the junkies, the things he did for government housing, all of it, Bruce, all of it. It was just for him. It was just for Daddy Dearest to get his rocks off. You know what he would do, Bruce? He would call Carmine Falcone, his old buddy Carmine. And you know what Carmine did for him, Bruce? Don't you fucking say it, Joker! Yeah, so anyways, what I was saying was that Thomas Wayne was basically soliciting those prostitutes. He was trying to do it on the DL. So when his dear wife Martha, I can't do the Joker voice. I'm losing my voice. Hopefully, honestly, oh shit, he's calling back. Okay, that was quick.
So I might need to answer a call. I called and they didn't answer, but
Okay.
I don't know what.
Well, basically, all I was saying while you were gone is that
Was that pretty disturbing? Yeah.
what?
Oh, you didn't hear anything? That's good. That's good.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear shit. So basically, Thomas Wayne put Martha Wayne in Arkham Asylum.
Christ.
He put her in the asylum because basically he didn't want his wife to be trans. He wanted to have sex with trans prostitutes and just, I mean, I'm sure if he could, just, non-sex workers, but he wanted to do that on the DL. He didn't want his son. He didn't want Gotham. He didn't want his wife to know. His wife did know, and she basically tricked herself into becoming trans to, make Thomas, want him again. So, but basically, she's already a woman, and he's into trans women. So she transitioned to a boy, and then transitioned back to a girl. And that turned her into the Flashpoint Paradox Joker.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So it's not being trans is not a mental illness. It's thinking you're trans and then detransitioning because all you are is a trend hopper. And then you go on Fox News and you say, oh, they're mutilating kids. Wah. They told me that I just needed to be trans and then I would be happy. Wah. And now I write poetry. And talk about Israel. Because I'm a fucking detransitioned weirdo who looks like a dorky fucking boy, but I'm not trans. I'm not even gay. Don't say that. I changed my mind. Can't I just change my mind? And so so that turned Martha into the alternate version of the Joker in the Flashpoint Paradox. And then it's like, oh my God, Wait, this whole time we thought that this was Bruce talking to Joker. No, it's Thomas. Bruce died because he killed himself because he found out that his dad was gay. Oh
Really?
my God. Bruce was a homophobic kid. He slit his wrists in the alley, and Joe Chill tried to stop the bleeding. But Thomas threw him in jail. He blamed it on him. He used it as a scapegoat, and he threw his wife in an asylum. He's a monster. And now he's running around as Batman trying to help the Flash get back home. It's madness. So Taylor, basically, so there's a genocide going on. Now, Joey, do you know exactly what a genocide is? Do you remember learning about that in 8th grade? Don't you remember we did, remember our history teacher? Mrs. Mrs. Moose Knuckle or whatever? What, Rwanda? What was her name? Hotel Rwanda? Oh, our history teacher, our black lesbian history teacher, Ituel Ejiofor, star of Hotel Rwanda.
Oh, man. Okay, so does this have to do with Taylor?
Yeah. Do you remember what genocide is?
Genocide, Rwanda.
Rwanda
Yeah,
and Palestine are the biggest, the most like massive genocidal mass killings of the 21st century. The difference is, and I'm really glad that you use Rwanda as a reference because there's a big difference in these genocides. And it's important because people will try and say that one of them is a genocide and the other is not, but they're both genocides. The Rwandan genocide, what was so significant, what was so tragic, what was so like unbelievable is because the Rwandan genocide. So if you remember the Jewish Holocaust, the Holocaust of World War II, the Nazi Holocaust, it took place over about 6 years, if I remember correctly. So it took 6 years, 1 million people, 1 million Jews a year, 6 million Jews total over 6 years. Now, don't forget, Jews were not the only type of people that were killed in the Holocaust. We also learned in school about like the Pink Triangle and all the other political dissidents and other types of non-white people that were killed in the Holocaust. These people are erased and forgotten and not talked about, not because of Nazis or because of like the fact that our American school system is like bankrolled by Texas. It's because of Zionists. It's because of Israel. So basically what happens is all these non-Jewish people that were targeted, communists, gay people, black Germans or black Polish people, any type of brown person, gay people, I already said it, trans people. There were trans people in Germany in World War II. One of the very first violent terrorist acts that the Nazis perpetrated in Germany, in Berlin, was burning down a gay and trans medical facility in the 1930s, Joey. There were doctors that specialized in gay and trans healthcare in the 1930s in Germany, in the Weimar Republic, leading up to and during World War II, and during the Third Reich. So trans people did not, appear out of nowhere like a Pokemon in 2015 or whatever. So basically, shout out to Pokemon, bro. I love talking about catching bitches, like saying Pokemon, and I trade it with my friends. That's what I say. That's a cool thing. That's just a cool thing that I like to say among my guy friends, that we trade bitches like Pokemon. I'm just kidding. It's an incredibly dehumanizing and sexist thing that my We are literally the same person. What the fuck? I'm about to do that right now.
Dude, I don't know why I've been doing that lately.
Can you just mute yourself before you do it? If you can't help it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But just try. Oh, you're such a prick. So disrespectful. Oh my God. So
I'm
disrespectful.
sorry. I'm known to be a scumbag. I am.
Believe me, brother, I know. We're two peas in a pod. We're two guys in a devil's three-way. We are brothers for life.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's fine. I can edit it out. It's not a problem.
Wait, what?
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 Why were you like? You were like, what?
Sorry, dude.
I'm going through a tunnel, Joey. I can't hear you. I'm gay. I'm gay, Joey. Joey, I'm gay. I'm getting fucked in the butt. That means I'm gay and not just trying to come harder. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck, bro? What? What? Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
I said, let's talk about Taylor.
Dude, are you turning? Are you? let's talk about. Let's talk about genocide. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about ethnic cleansing.
Okay.
Let's talk
So,
about
are you telling
Israel
me,
and Palestine.
Taylor was
Taylor,
part of the genocide.
Taylor. Okay, so this is all I know. Taylor doesn't care about the genocide.
What?
That's
Why?
all I know. That's all I can because I have no clue. I have my theories. I have theories. But I have no idea. All right, I'm about to walk into Walgreens.
All right, I have an idea.
What's up?
We should kidnap Taylor.
Yeah, I'm with you. Keep going.
And we should take her to Somalia. And then
Okay.
you blindfold her, right?
Sure.
And then I take some cot. I take some cot.
Some what? Some what?
I take some cot. Like cot?
No way. You know what cot is?
I take some cot.
I cannot believe you know what, Joey. I'm so proud of you. You know what you know what's going on in Palestine, and you know what cot is, and you're gonna smoke cot and kidnap Taylor.
And you
Shut
hand
up,
me an
dude.
AK-47.
Yeah, we're smoking cot and kidnapping ex-girlfriends while smoking on the chillum in the
You
bayou.
said Taylor doesn't care about genocide, right?
Yeah, she doesn't care about the Palestinian genocide specifically. That's
Okay.
all.
I just
That's
shoot a bunch
all.
of kids in front of her.
you you practice you're Keanu, you practice like kind of Keanu Reeves with like the IDF, and you're like, okay, so this is how you protect against a terrorist, and you point a gun like like at like knee level because it's a kid.
Well, the whole point is to get her to cry.
Yeah.
Genocide.
Basically,
Just make her cry.
so basically, we're in a dank basement, right?
So she could care,
We're in a dank basement so she can care. We're trying to help her. It's actually woke. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this for Palestine. This is for Hamas.
Yeah, and I was thinking
So
we specifically get
wait, hold on. I have to. Hold on. I have to go. I have to go into Walgreens. So let me say this so that I don't have to say it inside. Okay.
Okay, just cut out the music.
What music?
My racist. No.
Oh my God! You're gonna play Hamas music and you're gonna drive through like Okay, bye. Okay, so we've got her tied to a chair in a dank basement, right? And basically you've got like basically like you've got a certain amount of kids, and they're lined up and they're blindfolded, and they're actually they're not even blindfolded. They're completely like obscured, like behind a wall, almost like a 60s dating show. And so you pull the bag off of Taylor's head, and this is like the Sicario. This is like the scene in Sicario with the water jug, you know.
Yes. Somebody take a
So
cripple me. Yeah.
yeah, so you rip off the bag, and I'm sitting in the corner, right? I'm just sitting in the corner. I'm not part of this, you know. I'm just sitting there, and she's like, "Who's that?" And he's like, and you're like, "Don't worry about him." And so behind the door is all these kids, right? Just countless kids of all different shapes, sizes, creeds, colors, and religions, right?
Yes.
Everything, the whole gamut, the most diverse group of kids ever. It's like current day Disney Channel shit. So 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 we pull the bag off. We pull the bag off, and I'm sitting in the corner, and she asks who I am, blah blah blah. So you start bringing the kids out one by one, and you tell her, you know, you ask her to say different things. If she says, so there's like multiple phrases, and if she says all three phrases before it's too late, then you'll spare the kids and you'll release her, right? So it's like, you know, free Palestine, I stand with Hamas, and like death to the IDF, and you know, shit like that, right? So you tell her that's what she has to do, and she's like, "No, I won't do it. It's not right. We have to support Israel. They're the only democracy, and they have Pride Parade." And you're like, "I tried to warn her." But then I whistle, and the first kid comes through. He's blindfolded, and you do what you do, and then I do the water jug thing, right? Which is basically just like,
Speaking of that, how was that, by the way?
I told you. That's what you were talking about earlier. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute. You talk about you say what your part of the joke. Okay. You know the basement idea with the kids. I can't believe you just made me say that out loud.
Yeah, I'm inside a store.
Okay, so we can just like wait because I'm also in a store. And I literally just said, say that thing about the basement and the kids. Jesus Christ. I'm talking about the movie Weapons.
Yeah.
Zach, I'm talking about the Zachary Kreger smash horror comedy, Weapons from 2025. It's not a comedy, it's actually a documentary.
Is that true story?
I need Mucinex. It's actually a true story. It actually is. This is a true story about my friend who was a liberal Zionist. One day, her friends kidnapped her and brought her into a basement where all my, where every, where all of my, where all of these kids from the same class, all but one, were kidnapped and brought down to this basement where this girl named Taylor was. And Taylor, and one by one, she let them die because she didn't want to say free Palestine.
Man, I can't believe Taylor's against that. That's wild.
Dude, it's crazy. So okay, so since we're you know in the store, I'll actually tell you what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, you probably don't know. You don't have her on Snapchat anymore, do you? Or you probably don't even have Snapchat,
I don't even have Snapchat, Facebook. I don't even have
Instagram, Twitter.
Instagram.
I
I don't
know.
have any social media.
That's good. That's good.
I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, actually, I have to find these items, so just give me a second.
Look like Logan.
Logan would care. Logan would say, Logan would be like, killing kids ain't right, bub. Not right. Genocide is genocide. I don't support it, bub.
Yeah, I'll support you.
And then he stabs Benjamin Netanyahu with his Wolverine claws.
You're no bub.
He puts his cigarette out. He puts his cigar out on him, and he's like, "Oh, thank God, you're not gonna kill me." But I didn't say that. Snicked.
Nick went bald.
Have you seen Superman?
Yeah, he's Lex Luthor.
Who is?
Nick.
Oh my God, shut up, dude.
Yeah,
You're fucking ridiculous, dude. He's bald as hell, huh?
Yeah, dude, he's like Nick's like seriously bald, and then like honestly, I could see him like yelling at the TV, saying, and why, and why, and why? You know, like screaming numbers.
Like at all the advertisements for like pills and hair plugs and stuff like that.
Exactly.
He's like, he's a therapist, right?
Yeah, dude, he is a therapist, man. I
So
think he
he's
could
like,
actually help us.
so- yeah, except he's our friend, so he literally, it's like a conflict of interest. But
Yeah.
he can recommend colleagues.
Ooh, yeah, that's
I
true.
have a friend, that's a therapist too. He's, he actually, you know my girlfriend Liz? Oh, here we go. Mucinex, Mucinex. You know my girlfriend Liz?
Yeah.
Her sister is actually my buddy's patient now.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And I just asked him the other day to give me recommendations for when I get on health insurance. Okay, here we go. What all in one. Okay, so you're talking about Nick being Lex Luthor?
Yeah, dude, he's definitely.
One A, one A, one A, one A. It's Nick angrily having sex with his girlfriend, but his dick is going limp, and he's just like one A, one A, one A, one A. And
Honestly,
she's just like, wow, that's so good. You're tearing that shit up. And he's like,
remember that time when
yes, I'm so much better at sex.
he asked Olivia to drive home?
What did you say?
Remember that time when he asked Olivia Love for a drive home?
Oh my God, that was so cringy. Was that Olivia Love or was that I thought it was Ellie.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, you're
It
right.
was.
Olivia was the drive home from Robbie's, right?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And then Ellie was when Ellie was dating Tyler, and Nick and Ellie were like little friends, like sitting in the corner gossiping, and Nick had a crush on her, so he like told her that Tyler was cheating on her or something like that.
Did he really?
Something like that, dude. He basically like, quote unquote broke the bro code, even though he wasn't friends with Tyler, so who cares? I would do the same thing.
I Hey,
I would
I
do,
feel so bad for this, but I remember when
oh
Tyler
God.
broke up with Ellie and we were in gym, and
Oh,
then
yep.
Ellie came up to me and I laughed in her face.
I do remember that. And I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? She wants you.
I felt so horrible.
Z-Cam. Z-Cam. What the hell is Z-Cam?
Anyways, I tried reaching out to her recently, but I think she's in a different world now.
The last time that we talked was a few years ago, but like we still have each other on Instagram and I see her like weightlifting. And I just don't get like what is your life about? Like you've been lifting weights since high school. It's like, okay, I'm getting better. I'm doing this to get better. It's like, okay, but like what's the end game? You just lift heavy shit and post it on Instagram.
Well, I think she's pretty beat up about Tyler still, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, well that makes sense because it's only like gay dudes that like muscly people. So she's probably just like really upset because Tyler was gay secretly. And like, oh my God, is this Yellowstone? Shut the fuck up.
That was really Tyler. Tyler was actually.
Tyler was definitely secretly gay. He admitted it.
So what I've learned is that the call recording function on Apple pretty much craps out with any recording longer than 30 minutes. So we lost a good portion of conversation. In fact, I told a story that I told about a year ago on an entire episode that got lost. So I'm pretty frustrated, but all in all, I think it was a good episode. I hope you all agree. Once again, sorry for the late episode, but sort of kismet that it dropped on the high holy day of October 7th. Yeah, we will be back Friday with a even longer episode, and boy, I can't wait to start editing that. But I promise, Friday morning when you wake up, that episode will be out. And, special treat, Friday evening, I will be calling into a little show called In the Garage with Ray Roy out of Rock Tavern, New York. He's going to be having a band called Wave Generators performing in said garage. And yeah, I'll be calling in with infusing a little bit of village aura into the show, and I may be even debuting a parody song there that has yet to appear on the podcast. Due to some delays with the episode it belongs to. So, Friday morning, the Village People is back with another episode. And Friday, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, catch Wave Generators on In the Garage with Ray Roy, and look out for an appearance from me. We'll see you Friday. Until then, have a good week. Fuck Israel and free Palestine.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, this will never happen, but in a totally just world, any kind of, regardless of your background, any kind of fucking Zionist tendency should be treated in the same way as being a fucking rabid neo-Nazi. And you shouldn't even let someone be the fucking local dog catcher as Felix was posting, if they've ever exhibited any sort of like positive feelings about the state of Israel. I'm so serious about this.
With no bargains, no lavish, nigga, this haram bitch. Free Palestine, I might tat it on my arm, bitch. Fuck Israel, Israel a bitch. Bitch, we out here mobbing on some Palestine shit, saying fuck Israel, Israel a bitch. Bitch, we out here mobbing on some Palestine shit. Fuck Israel, Israel a bitch. Bitch, we out here mobbing on some Palestine shit, saying fuck Israel, Israel a bitch. Bitch, we out here mobbing on some Palestine shit. Bitch, we out here mobbing on some Palestine shit. Bitch, we out here mobbing on some Palestine shit.
77 WTVB. I'm with the Palestinians, nigga. I stand with Hamas.